Okay, so hoping you guys can hear me because sometimes I do have audio issues. Today you are looking at 2411, and we are going to do a light lesson of the school bus. Yes, so this is bus 2411. If you're not familiar with 2411, this is a 2024 BlueBird Vision. This is a shorty, so it's a handicap. It's a handicap special ed bus, so it is a shorty. It did have some upgrades. I'm not going to go over every single thing, but it did one major thing. It did get tinted windows, so that's why the student windows are tinted more than the rest of the bus windows, because they were not originally tinted when I got the bus. So I had those tinted, along with a few other things. But today we're going to go over the light lesson on the bus. And this bus has wig-wag warning lights, and I'll explain what those are a little bit later. All of our new 2024 to 2025 buses have that. So we are in the new bus shop. It looks just like our old one, except the lights are a little different. We have AC and heat now. It's the exact same size as the old one, except we have a bigger parking lot, and then they're soon going to get us another shop put in, a second one added on, like a little smaller one, so we can fit more buses in. So that way we don't have all the bays are full. But I do need to flip off some lights, so that way you guys can see the bus. So this is 2411, and I think we're going to start on the front. On the front, we have these headlights here. These are pretty self-explanatory. I'll get in the bus. Now, on the front of the bus, the headlights. At night, now for those of you that really do not know what bus headlights are, at night, when we're doing an early morning run or a night run on a school bus, we have these things called headlights. These are designed to help us see in low light conditions. They have two functions. They have these low beam lights, and they have a high beam function for better visibility. When there's a car coming in the other direction, if we have our high beams on, we switch them to low beams, so we don't blind our other drivers. We have our left turn signal. This is used, it looks right on the front of the bus, but we use this when turning left, when we're making a left turn. This is our right turn signal. We use this when we're making a right turn. These are our hazards. We use these for a couple of reasons. We use sometimes when we're stuck in traffic and the traffic in front of us has stopped, we will put these lights on to indicate other drivers that traffic in front of me has stopped. They can also be used if the bus is broken down on the side of the road, where they will put these on so that other drivers know this bus is broken down. If we needed to pull over somewhere because a kid, something happened to a kid on the bus, we would put these lights on, and that would tell other drivers that we have pulled over. They can also be used when doing a 2-point turnaround, and that is where you back up to you go up to one street, you pull past that one street, put on your flashers, put your bus in reverse, honk your horn, back your bus up onto that street, and then make a turn. Or if you're backing at a cul-de-sac. For this next part, I will release the doors. You notice we have a system called 8-way warning lights. And there are, if you look to the top of the bus where the big black corners of the bus roof cap are, you see there's 2 lights on each side. Some are amber and some are red. And we have those on the back of the bus. These are known as 8-way warning lights because there are 8 lights total. When the bus is pulling up to the stop, not necessarily stopping, but it's getting ready to stop, you'll see these lights come on. These are your amber lights. Sometimes they'll strobe, sometimes they'll be solid. And when the bus makes a complete stop, you'll see the reds come on. And these are what I was, and then your stop arm comes on. If your bus has a crossing arm, that will also come out. This bus does not have a crossing arm. It is getting, as we're working on getting one. And you can see my headlights start alternating, and that's what you call wig-wag warning lights. Now some of our older buses don't have these, but our new, all of our new 2024 to 2025 BlueBird buses have these. Most of our buses do have them, but they're not automatic like the new BlueBirds. Also, whenever you open the door, the service door, you'll see, if I can get my camera, it's kind of hard to see, but there's an exterior light next to your door, your service door. There's also one located at the stairs of the door, the steps on the door. When you open the service door, these lights come on. Also, if you're using your warning lights, those lights will also come on. And this is usually used at night or early in the morning, so that way kids can see if they drop something on the steps, so they can, it illuminates the steps and the exterior of the bus where the doors are, so that way kids can see when they're stepping on or off the bus. And some buses will have them on the wheelchair lift doors, but this one does not. And we got the dome lights, and those are pretty self-explanatory. The light monitor, we'll go over that in a little bit. Now if we move to the back of the bus, it's the same thing. The yellow lights, there are two of them. Left turn signal, right turn signal, hazards. Then you have the amber lights and the red lights, just as we mentioned on the front of the bus. And if you notice, there's a little light on the roof. That is the strobe light, and this is used when there are foggy conditions or low light conditions as well, and this is to help other drivers see. And in our area, we just leave these on all the time. It's just safer. We'll turn that off though for now, so we're not distracted. We have these lights that'll come on at night when your headlights are on, and these are your tail lights. And also your tag light will come on too, but it's kind of hard to see that. When the bus is stopping, you might see these red lights come on. And if you have been driving an automobile since you've had your driver's license, you will know what these lights are. These are your brake lights, and those come on when the bus is stopping. The white lights, these are your reverse lights. You'll know when it's reverse lights because you'll see two white lights. You might see a backup camera. This bus has a backup camera. And you'll hear a beeper. This indicates the bus is reversing. If you see a reverse light with their 2-point turner or their hazard light, this indicates that the bus is either turning around at a cul-de-sac or at a 2-point turnaround, in which they would honk their horn like this. Now let's go over the light monitor. As you can see, this on actual buses, the light monitor will be it's the same light monitor, but the lights might be a little different with the headlights or whatever. That green light up there on this light monitor, that green light is the power indicator light that indicates the light monitor has power, and there's power to the lights and everything. Those two red lights usually come on when the headlights are on, but in this case those turn on the kind of pinkish lights up there. Those are our running lights. So if we shut down the bus, everything goes off. And those red lights also come on with the green light. On this light, the way this light monitor is wired. If we start our bus back up, you'll see. There we go. The brake lights are those two little red lights in the center there. Those come on when you have your brake lights on. Then you have the left turn signal for the left yellow light and the right turn signal on that. Then you have the hazards. Then you have the ambers, and those will flash up there. And some of the newer IC buses will have them flash on the dash. This one has it flash in the switch panel, in the switchboard there. Then you open up your doors, and the red lights start flashing up on the light monitor. And on the little light monitor thingy there on the switchboard. And then you have the white lights that come up on there, which are the reverse lights. Now, Now, if we open up the doors of the bus, we'll open up our doors, and you'll notice, let me turn the dome lights on so that you guys can see a little better. You'll notice we have a blue button here, and I'm going to turn my strobe light on. If we click that blue button, all of our lights start flashing. Our radio lights start flashing, the ambers and reds start flashing, the dash lights are flashing. And this is what's called the exterior light check. Now, not all buses have these. Our newer buses do have them. The new buses have them, but the older ones don't. Now, our 2018 ICCE has it, which I haven't filmed yet. The new 2024 IC RE has it. And then this BlueBird Vision and 710, which is another newer BlueBird Vision, both have the light checks. They all have light checks. The 2024 IC RE, it doesn't have a light check button, but we're working on that. But you can see it flashes the headlights, the turn signals, the marker lights. And then if you had a bus with a school bus light that lit up, it would do that too. It flashes your stop arm. The stop arm does come out when it does that, and then it'll do your clearance lights, marker lights, and then all of the lights in the back of the bus. And this bus is set when you open the doors, the back door, the reverse light comes on. And then I always check my wheelchair lift, and it does come out. And then all my lights around here, the exterior door lights. It does not check the dome lights because, you know, those are pretty much self-explanatory. Shut that off. And it doesn't do the strobe light. I have to manually do the strobe light. And we'll shut everything down. And we will close out the video. Turn my shop lights back on. I have some of them on, but I'll turn these lights back on so that way you guys can see. And there we go. This is what all the lights do on a 2024 BlueBird Vision school bus, and this applies to pretty much every school bus. Now, some lights may be a little different, but the basic general idea remains the same for every bus. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video is going up on both channels and my Facebook page and possibly Twitch. I'll have to figure out what's going on with Twitch, so check it out there too. And like, subscribe, do all the usual stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.